Chris JRS. My name is Chris. So for the past few months, I've been in the market for a proper car phone holder. So I want to use my phone while I'm driving, but I don't want to be holding it, obviously. So I want it to be mounted somehow. So I've had a few in the past, but I had a really good one. So it went into the CD player slot and it held pretty good, but one of the springs of it broke and it was pretty mashed up. So I had to put a rubber band around it and all that stuff. And I was like, yeah, I got tired of that. So that one went in the garbage. Then recently I've been using this one, which is a Hug Buddy. I've had this one for a few years now and I got it from Walmart. I think it was for like 20 bucks. It's okay. It holds the phone, you know, you gotta grip your phone different ways like that. But the grip back here has been kind of shot, if you can see that, and it hasn't been holding. So anytime I'm driving over a smallest bump, this thing goes flying. So I'm just like, yo, I need to get a new one. So there's a few things that I was looking for when I'm looking for a car mount. Is I want it to be at a nice height. So where the vents are, that's a good height for me. So I wanted it there. I didn't want to have to stick it down anywhere because I didn't want it to be that permanent. So I feel like a car mount clip can be easily taken in and out, whereas there's ones that you can get stuck down. I didn't want to do that. I do have a small screen in my car, and I didn't want it to be obstructing the view of that. I didn't want to be too high either. So, you know, at least going to the vent clip, good height and not sticky. I didn't want anything to do with magnets because I've seen that there's ones where you add a magnet to your phone, add it to the car mount, and then it sticks there. It's a pretty good hold, but again, I didn't want to be doing that because I might have multiple devices that I want to be switching between. So one that can clip in and out. So those are the three things that I was looking for when I wanted to get a proper car mount. And I think I found a really good one. So I got it here. I got it from Amazon. It's from the company Miracase. Now this one goes into the vent, but it screws in. Let's just open it up and see what we got here. So it comes in two little bags. Have two little bags here, that's the parts. And it has a little instructions and that's it. All right, let's put that to the side. Let's just go and see what we got here. So here's the actual holder piece. And this bag here. Okay, so this part goes into here. So this is the part that goes into the vent clip. So you unlock it to install it. I've seen videos on how to do this. So you just unscrew it and then you can just put that in there so it clicks, and then you can lock that in place. All right. And what's cool about this one is that it goes into the vent, but there's a hook here, as you can see. Let's just loosen this up a little bit. So there's a hook here, and that hook grabs onto your vent. And then once it grabs onto your vent, this part here's a spring here, so it's supposed to give it a nice hold. There's some grooves there that's supposed to give it extra hold. So it fits nicely once it's grabbed onto your, and then this part here, it locks. So you can spin this part here to adjust it to how much you want it to be. And once it's locked in place, let's say for example, it's in that location, this here can spin. So you can loosen this up to make it spin a little bit more. And once you got it in, once you have click and spin, and it's supposed to be 360, so there you go. And once you have it locked in, then you can lock it the way you want it. So I think it looks pretty good. This is, has the right there where it says the branding Miracase. Now this one is supposed to be for one-handed use. So on the back of it there, if you can see that, there's a little button here. So when you're driving and you want to use one-handed use, you can just press this button here and it just pops out like that. So you can just slide that in your phone, I got a phone here, and squeeze it, and you don't have to use two hands or anything like that. So let's just lock this and see if I got it there. Okay, so I like it like that, in that position. And I want to use it this way. There you go. And there I can use it upside down if I wanted to. So I'm going to take this into the car and install it, and let's go see how it works out. Alright, so I'm in the car now and I'm going to be trying out this Miracase phone mount. Let's try it out. So there is a little hook there. If you can see that. That's supposed to hook into the vent. I'm not going to do that either. Let's try to install this. So it's going to push that back, see if we get some more grip. Okay, so right now it's in there pretty... No. Let's pull this back again. So I got something to do this one-handed. So you can find it.
Okay, there. So right now it's in place, and that feels pretty sturdy. So he's gonna screw that there to lock it in place. So I'm just gonna keep screwing that there. That's pretty tight. That's too tight, I don't know. And there, yeah, it's in place. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. So what I like about this is, if you can see, is there's a lot of room back there, so I can actually still, from the passenger side, I can still get air coming out of this way. Can this move? This can still move a little bit. So it has a lot of room back here. Now, also what I like about this is it is supposed to be for one-handed use. So right now I'm holding my camera, so but you can see here, like when you press the button in the back, it extends. You can put my phone there and just squeeze it together, and that seems pretty solid right there. It's good. So go, you can turn it, and that feels pretty sturdy in there. Upside down, if I want to drive upside down for some reason, it's good. Side, inside. So yeah, I like it. And it's actually at a really good angle. It's a little bit closer. Doesn't block me from the screen at all. When I look over, I can see my phone and the screen right there when I'm driving. It's at a good distance. Yeah, it's a pretty comfortable distance if I wanted to scroll things. And that really does feel pretty solid. So yeah, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it out driving around. I'll let you know how it goes and see how it is.
All right, so I installed it to the car and it was really good. It holds really nice and tight in there. It has a really firm grip. I'm gonna post some links below. It's not sponsored or anything, but I'm gonna post some links below on this one as well as other models of this, because there's a few different generations where they've upgraded some things. This one's a little bit older one, but still just as good. So I'll leave links for different model of these down below. Now, there's a few things that I noticed that when it was easy to install. Well, it's fairly easy to install, where you just hook it and find a nice hook and then screw it in, and it holds really nicely. Taking it out though was a little bit of trouble. It wasn't as easy as I hoped it was. Because of that hook there, it really got a good latch, and to bring it back out, the spacing between my air vents wasn't that very big, and this was for some reason it was just not able to come out as easily as I hoped. Not bad. I probably won't be taking it out of the car very often. It's not hard to take out, but it's just not as easy as I would have liked it to be if I want to be switching between cars. Maybe the other generations have solved that issue, if that is an issue in other cars as well. Another thing is, if you do use auxiliary cables, there is a blockage here, so it's enough to charge your phone. But if you do have aux on the bottom, I know my Samsung Galaxy S9 has an aux on the bottom. Don't really use it because I'm using Bluetooth the majority of the time. But if I was to use aux, it does block it there. So if you are looking for that to use the aux port, it may block it if it's on the bottom. But you can also put your phone upside down and use it that way as well, and then it'll be free because it can't hold it that way. So maybe that would be a reason why you want to use your phone, the holder, upside down. So I drove around with it for a little bit and it was really good. It held really tight. Nothing was flying off. Didn't shake that much. Nothing out of the ordinary. So I would recommend getting one of these if you are looking for a car mount. On the links below, they will show you what types of vents you need to have. It doesn't work for all vents. So if you do have a standard vertical or horizontal, it could possibly work. But if you have like circles or like those flaps, it won't work for those. At least this model. And I didn't see anything else that will. Alright, so that was just a quick unboxing of the Miracase car phone holder. So if you are in the market for one as well, for a phone holder, check it out. I have some links below, like I said before. Alright, I think I'm just gonna end things there. You can do everything should be down below. Let me know if you found a phone case holder that you think is probably better than this one, or if you have experience with this one, if there is some kind of defect with it later on I might run into. Let me know down below. If I do find any issues with it later on, maybe I'll do an update on this as well. So until the next one, talk to y'all later. Have fun.